I'm going to round it up. I can get a little hook on the end of it. Now you can hang this like that there. I'm going to take another good heat and I'm going to make a good wire brush. John Fee, the one that makes the flux I was using, he says it don't leach through. Borax will leak through eventually, even after you coat and everything. When you got multiple welds with crevices, crannies like this, that borax, a year's time, it'll come back through and it'll be real milky looking. So you got to get rid of it unless you want it to come back to it for you. So I'm going to wire brush this real good. Then I either pickle it in vinegar, or I use acid bath, or I have been warming up, old Chewer's trick is to warm up water at about 120, 130 degrees, put this in there, and that will bring that borax out of them cracks and crannies. This is John Fee's flux. He says it does not leak through. We're going to find out. Normally, when I use boraxo, 22 multing boraxo, I use an acid bath or muriatic acid or something like that there. But I have started heating up the can of water if it's big enough. Just heat up the water about 120, 130 degrees and put this in there and let it soak. And if you got a clear can with clean water, you'll see the water will end up looking soapy and everything where it sucks all this stuff out. That boraxo will leach out. This looks pretty good. You can take your time, count the turns and all this stuff, but I think it's pretty neat. I'll go ahead and finish the other end, make a tool out of it, put it in an iron head or something. This is nothing new. I seen this, it's called Ornaments, in a blacksmithing book, and the blacksmithing book was dated 1913. So, you know, this is nothing new. They did stuff like this years ago for ornamental reasons and, you know, artistic and stuff like that there. But I think it looks pretty neat. A lot of times I call this unraveling the rope. Thanks for watching, and as you can see, I got this red stuff all over myself because the lid was tight on there. He didn't want the lid coming loose on anybody. Thank you for watching. if you're using 20 mule team borax, this usually gets it out of the cracks and crannies of your piece. I've had borax, after I've finished a piece and everything, I've had borax come through a year later. So it will eventually work its way out. You don't get rid of it, begin with. A friend of mine, he uses WD-40 on a lot of stuff. He warms metal up, sprays it. You don't want to breathe it, but he uses it quite a bit and seems to work pretty good. This will get down in there pretty good if you're using clear lacquer or something. Sometimes it's hard to get it good. You don't want to breathe the fumes. Like I said, this was I seen this in a blacksmithing book dated 1913, and I think it looks pretty neat. John's flux kind of gets on you, so you got to be careful, but once you get the lid off first time, it should be easier next time. Sorry about the problems at first welding or anything. My shop's not heated and it's cool out. It's in the 30s and windy, and so I had a heat sink there. It gave me problems my first weld, but otherwise it's okay. I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. Take care. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. I went ahead and made a fire rate for the stove. John Fee's flux. Be careful, don't get it on you. You look like me. Went ahead and made a rake for the forge. I'll probably put this in my iron hat. Remember John Fee's forge welding flux. Don't get none on there, it'll might stain your clothes, I hope not. Thanks for watching. I went ahead and made on the other end of this, I made a rake for the coal forge. Remember, if you use WD-40, don't breathe the fumes. Remember John Fee's welding flux. It's supposed to be pretty good. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the inconvenience of the problem welding at first. It was due to a heat sink on the cold animal. Remember, anytime you have several pieces welded together and there's nooks and crannies and crevices, 20 mule team borax will leak through. So it's best to get rid of it before you have problems with a customer or your wife. I've had pieces in my house. A year later, the borax will start leaking through and it'll be real white and milky. You don't want that to happen. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Take care.